he's not saying he's being held back. The straitjacket look, I think it was a comment about the state of mind. The state of mind of all of us.
Of him saying, I'm willing to not throw the ball a lot, to be careful with it for the best of this team, because that's the way this team's built. That's what they want from me.
Sure.
I think that, and
this is what
I think
they've
he deserves
asked
some
of
credit
me.
for putting his ego in the back seat and being willing to hand the ball off
James,
a lot.
that was him showing you that he has an ego. Like I really.
He's an NFL quarterback. Of course, they all have egos.
James, you can't say he's putting his
his
ego in the back seat when he says that comment.
Yeah, it was a little aggressive.
It was aggressive
Yeah.
in
It
that
was
spot.
passive.
It was
aggressive.
It was not passive at all.
Yeah,
it was aggressive.
Well, it was passive in the sense that it's been
the definition
some people
of
read it the way
passive
James said. Look, in my opinion, I would rather he not said it.
I thought it was terrible.
I think it would have been a bigger deal.
Didn't bother me at all.
It bothered me a little bit. It reminded me a smidge of AJ, pouting on the sideline after while the Eagles were beating the Giants.
With a smile, like, man,
so much attention.
Could have gone without it.
He gets abused
ripped
by people
all
like
year
you.
long, and all
Oh
he's
my
saying
God,
and then
John! It's
you're
not
upset.
abuse.
Yeah.
He's a grown-up
he gets
professional
crushed.
athlete.
He does get crushed. The guy.
God.
All he
Yeah,
does
2
is
games
win.
ago, he had
I
8
think
sacks,
he had
and
the
most were
best
on
game
him.
of his year. He's allowed to throw something at you guys. Like, I think that's allowed.
Yeah. All right. So look, people can weigh in on the
It's
Jalen thing.
Thursday, the first time we mentioned it. I don't think he's taken abuse. Certainly
totally
not on
agree.
this show.
No, he's taken
I
abuse
agree.
all year long, Rhea. You know that.
But he-
on this show,
And deserve
on all
it
shows.
when he took it.
James, he was one of the weaker links on the offense the whole year.
He
You
was
can
the
disagree.
reason that the
I'm telling you my
offense
opinion.
is
They
the
lost
offense.
3 games. They lost 1 game for real this year.
Unbelievable.
Offensive line, Saquon,
One.
AJ,
They lost 1
Devontae.
game for real this year.
He's the
One.
7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th best player on the offense.
You have no idea what
He's
they're
like the
asking
6th
him
best
to do.
quarterback in the
He's doing
NFL. So if
exactly
that's what
they're
that
asking
is,
him
it's
to
a
do.
great
And we're going to the
offense.
Super Bowl because
I'm
of it.
aware.
Real quick question. If he wins 14 games next year and then 14 games the year after that, but it looks the same, are you eventually going to be like, well, I guess I got to say all this guy does is win. He's a good quarterback.
Depends what's around him.
It's nonsense,
Joe, that's
man.
where I don't agree with you at
what's
all.
around
Well, I
him.
mean, the
Well,
number
This
one
is
defense is part of how they won 14
Joe,
games.
that-
Right, I'm not even talking about the offense. Number one defense, like take Jim McMahon. How good was Jim McMahon? Probably not that good, but he went 15-1 in 1985.
1 year. Jalen wins every year, dude. That's the
Their
point.
offense was actually pretty decent that year.
They were
much better. People only think that Chicago Bears team
I know.
was a defense play. Go back and look at the
It was
offensive
Willie
numbers
Galton,
they
Walter
put
Payton.
up.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. All right. 215-592-9494. Well, that was fun.
Well, that was.
You can
I was
react.
just about to say that. We haven't done that in a while.